Hello, good morning, afternoon, whatever. It's Stephen and Mike. Mike Isaacson, he's here on my left or right, where are you looking at? And we're here in Israel, and we're talking about Israeli topics, Israeli politics, and we'll start off with England's demise yesterday in the World Cup, which I was devastated over, mainly not because England were bad, which they were, and that's because I think they were managed very badly. His tactics were shocking, but because of the prestige that was given to Argentina by the corrupt FIFA, they've had such an easy run in this World Cup.
Argentina.
Yeah, easy run, easy draw. They didn't have any pressure. All their games were near where they were. They didn't have to travel.
They were losing 2-0 to Egypt with 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, but all the referees were behind them. The referee, yes, they were shocking.
He was shocking. I'm not sure I buy into conspiracy theories.
No doubt about it.
You think so?
They're a crowd drawer.
Well, they're punks, aren't they? They're real.
Yeah, they are
punks.
But Argentina is a crowd puller, and it's a money earner. I mean,
they play with a lot of heart and commitment, and they're skillful. They're a good team.
They're just bloody awful.
England threw it away. When they went 1-0 up, they parked the bus.
Not only that, you put on defenders, tall defenders, right? Because we can stop all the crosses coming over.
Yeah.
And they scored from a header.
They didn't have an outlet.
No.
They should have brought on Rashford.
Saka.
They gave them 4 minutes, 3 minutes at the end.
Stupid.
Ridiculous. So basically, Tuchel has become like every other crap.
Yeah. I thought I had hopes for him, actually. Even though he's a German, I had hopes for him.
I did. Very disappointing. He turned into Graham Taylor. He turned into a turnip head, didn't he?
Gareth Southgate, it was the same thing.
Yeah.
Awful.
Well, Southgate wasn't bad.
It was shocking.
You know what? I think England punch above their weight. We all criticise, England, it's coming home. Our expectations are unrealistic. For England to get to the semi-finals, actually, is an achievement.
I think so as well. I agree. I think they did very, very well. But they have the basics of a good team. They've got Spence. I mean, what can you want? Yeah, from Tottenham.
I've heard stories about Spence. He's the first Muslim to play for England.
The redhead. Well, no Leeds players there.
Spence played for Leeds. Spence was on loan at Leeds. But I've heard some stories about Spence.
What? Go on.
He's not a particular friend of the Jews.
No, he's not. He's not.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to tell this. I know I've got inside information. I think he had a Jewish manager.
He doesn't play with a straight back.
Jewish, what do you call it? A Jewish, like a manager. What do you call
it? Manager.
He had a personal Jewish manager, and I think that came to an end.
But he's not.
The manager decided to terminate that relationship.
You saying he doesn't play with a straight back?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying he's got some.
Or he plays
saying he's not a particular friend. He's not a particular friend of ours.
No, I know. Talking of which, the new leader of the Labour Party, Burnham.
Yeah. He's a bit
of a
bugger. He's done your research as well as ever today.
Yeah.
We haven't met for a long time, have we?
No, we haven't actually.
2 months.
A lot of things are happening.
How have you been without me?
It's been very difficult.
I'm hard to replace, aren't I?
It's very difficult.
I'm hard to replace.
You are.
You got all these Americans, and it's not the same. Is it?
No, we're near the same. No. But you've been with the bubbles.
I have been. I've been in Greece a couple of times. Yeah.
No, I mean England, as far as I'm concerned, is in a terrible shit state at the moment.
The state of the country.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's finished. I've been saying that for a while.
And you can't blame the Jews. I mean, not all of them can come on out of they're not in a situation to do it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
If they sell a house,
it's expensive here.
They sell a house for $1.5 million in England. What are they going to get here? A flat for what? $6 million?
Yeah.
$5 million?
Yeah.
A flat.
Yeah.
It's terrible what's going on there.
Well, you don't have to live in Tel Aviv.
No. All the Jews are very expensive.
Yeah, but it's better to live in a place you want to be than to live in some palace in a place you don't want to be.
Well, it's cheaper in Ofakim. I mean, I know it's cheaper there.
Ofakim?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's Lindsay, what? Yeah, I'm a
Oh, I
South.
say, fuck him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's talking about, oh, fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cheaper there.
I really don't understand.
No, but
Anybody,
you're not with us.
anybody, I don't understand how anybody can want to stay in England. I mean, obviously, some people can't make the move. But I mean, it's the situation. It's not going to get better.
You see, the trouble is, this is my theory, there are two Englands. There's one, which is the broad England, the wide England with all the Muslims and, and the bad feeling and the anti-Semitism and the anti-this and that, burning flags and all the Muslim leaders of the councils and whatever.
Yes.
And there's the other one, which is still the cultural England, which is still the old
Just
England,
about. Just about.
I think it's still there.
Like the Lake District.
Yeah. For one, I mean, you ever watch Alice Luxon?
No. Who's that?
She's a historian
What's her
on
name?
Alice Luxon.
No.
Oh, she's
never heard
brilliant.
of her.
I'll send you her stuff.
You're too cultured for me.
No, you'd love it. And she talks about history of England and all the places.
It's amazing what you see on Talk. What's it called? Talk News.
No, it's very good.
Yes.
In between,
The funny thing is, because I go to the Lake District once a year. I love going. I stay in Keswick once a year. I've already booked for next year. And then the latest genius from Labour is that they want to encourage ethnic minorities to use the Lake District more. There are not enough ethnic minorities there.
what do you mean?
There's actually a mosque. I think the first mosque either has been built or is being built in the Southern Lakes in Kendal, I think. And
Wow.
Labour are upset that there aren't enough coloured. I don't mean coloured. I mean black. I mean talking about
I don't
mean it in that sense. You don't see enough, different coloured skin in the lake.
You see that there's this video clip going around where this fellow is interviewing people, and he says, "Here we are, and we're in the refugee camp, and they're giving food out, and it's terrible to see this. And here is one of the leaders, and he goes up to him and says, 'Tell me, sir, what's it like in this refugee camp?' What refugee camp? Well, no, all the people here. No, it's my picnic. It's our picnic." You've seen that family picnic.
You can see that political correctness still hasn't reached Ranana. So you're not going back to England. You're
You've
not
got to
going
laugh.
You're not going back to live in England.
To live, no, but I want to go back to England. I'm dying for to get a holiday there soon.
You got a daughter there.
Yeah, I've got a daughter. I've got two sisters. My parents are there.
Right.
You know.
Buried, you mean?
Yeah, but they're there. No, I've got two
Where's
sisters.
your daughter? Your daughter's in Highgate.
Yeah, that's right. My sister in
That's
Ilford.
quite posh. Ilford's apparently. That's like Karachi now, isn't it?
It is terrible. I was going to say Gaza. It's good you only said to Karachi.
Ilford
Anyhow.
used to be the biggest, I think, Jewish community in Europe.
It was Beehive Lane. It was an enormous shul.
Well, it is, Beehive Lane.
Beehive Lane. That's a big shul there.
I've never been.
They had 2,000 members.
Right, really?
Yeah, it was enormous.
Right.
Now they can't go in the shul. There are not enough people who are there.
Right.
As you're following this, all you Gentiles out there.
We're kind of waffling on
We're
here.
waffling about Jewish
We haven't
things.
seen each other for about 2 months.
I know.
Have you been?
I've been all right.
Didn't you
actually.
hurt your arm?
I hurt my shoulder.
Too
My
much,
shoulder was replaced.
Too much.
My hand is really hurting me.
Yeah. Well, so your shoulder's been replaced.
My shoulder's been replaced.
Yeah.
And
What happened? How did that?
I broke. I fell and it broke. I felt that day you were here.
Was that what
Yeah,
did it?
that was it.
I didn't push you, did I?
I think you did actually. Bloody fell. Anyway, I'm getting over it, and thank God I got the spleen off, which is good. I've started driving again,
Right.
which people aren't happy about. But anyway, so yes, things.
So England are out of the World Cup, so that's got the final on Sunday.
I
Who
was
do you
actually-
think's going to win?
I'm sure Argentina.
I think the Spanish speakers will win.
I'm not so sure.
For me, it's like, I mean, I think the Spanish are the worst in terms of
No,
anti-Israel, anti-Semitic. Spanish are the worst. And on the other hand, Argentina, we can't really want Argentina to win.
No, I really don't want them to, but they're going to. I mean, everyone's behind them.
I
The
think
referee, the
I want
linesman.
Argentina. I think I'd go for
Oh,
Argentina.
come on.
Between Argentina and Spain, I'd go
Spanish.
for Argentina.
Why?
The anti-Semitism coming out of Spain. They're the worst.
But it's sport.
They're
There's no
worse than the Irish.
anti-Semitism in
They're worse than
sport.
the Irish.
How can you say that? That's silly.
Well,
You're being childish.
I'm not being childish.
I didn't like the way they kicked Israel out of the World Cup. That wasn't nice.
Who did?
FIFA.
They didn't kick Israel out.
We were right in there.
They
They
didn't
kicked us
qualify.
out. That besides the point, but we were right.
Okay. I think it's a good thing. Can you imagine if England got to the World Cup? Can you imagine how it'd be awful? All the protests and then what do we need?
Yeah.
We've got enough in our minds.
I know.
Anyway, what about Israel? That's supposed to be the subject of this.
Yeah,
fantastic
well,
podcast.
I saw a few weeks ago, unfortunately, I say that because it was very sad, a documentary about the generals in the army here and the terrible mistakes they made and boo-boos and not reading the picture right.
7th of October.
Yeah, and not only that, but before that, everything that went wrong, totally wrong all the time. Wrong. And
maybe it was wishful thinking. Maybe
whatever it was, they really misjudged the whole situation. And not only that, but since the 7th of October, all the anti-Bibi, anti-right, anti-justice reform people, all of them, the biggest spokesmen are generals, ex-generals.
Yeah.
All right? Now that shows you, I mean, who are these people? They were leading our army before. So what sort of an army did we have if they were in charge of the army?
Doesn't mean that every general.
Man, 90%.
I'm going to be voting for ISAACSON.
Wait a minute, before you go on to that, before you go talk about stupid things. The generals, they all came out, most of them came out of this school, they went to this college.
The officers' college.
Yeah, but his name, I can't remember now what it is. Anyway, they all went there, and most of the people that came out of there were all the same type. They all hated the right wing, they hated Bibi, they were like Barack people, all those sort of types. And I think they ruined the country. I think they ruined the army. I really do.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're in favour of the Prime Minister who's just overseen the passing of this legislation, which will enable Haredim not to serve in the army for another however many years or months, whatever it is. It's disgraceful. It's an absolute disgrace. Send them back to Poland. Send them back to Poland, and I'll help them pack. I volunteer. Seriously, they're a disgrace.
But tell me, answer me.
How can you continually justify supporting the Haredim?
Okay, I don't support the Haredim.
But you support enabling them not to serve.
No.
Allowing them.
Also, why they should serve?
Okay, but Bibi is part. I mean, it's the current government which allows this nonsense.
I think Bibi is playing a long-term game. I really do.
What's the long-term game?
The long-term game is that he initially is showing that he wants the Haredim behind him to support his government.
He needs the Haredim behind him. That's what it is.
Not necessarily. If you listen to me a minute, not necessarily. I think.
Do I have to?
I think if the Arabs were clever, if Bibi comes in with 30 seats, say 35 seats, which he should do. Okay. If he then offered Eisenkot and the other bloke from the army.
Bennett?
Not Bennett, no.
I know, what's his name?
He was a general. He was Anyway, if he went to a few of those, and even probably Lieberman, right. If he went to them and he said, look, guys, whatever I'm like, come in with me. Let's have a wide government, a wide coalition. There's lots we can agree on. We won't have the Haredim. We won't have the Arabs. I don't need Ben-Gvir and I don't need Smotrich. I mean, it could be a really great government.
So why is he now pandering to the Haredim?
No, that's all he's got to do. That he's got to show his supporters. That's what he's doing, because he wants them to vote for him. He wants his supporters to vote for him.
What's that going to support?
No, he's got to show he's still, right there, with the Haredim, not the Arabs. He's got to.
I think an average Bibi supporter likes Haredim. Just he needs them in the government because he doesn't have a majority without them.
I that's true. You think that's true? I don't think it is. But more to the point, I'm more interested to know why you want to support Eisenkot. What's he done?
What's he done?
Yeah.
I just think he's a voice. He's a voice of reason. And I think.
What reason? What? What's he said?
What's he said? First of all, he won't rely on the Haredim. That's my main. He's about drafting everyone who
So he's going to rely on the Haredim.
Every person of age should perform his obligations.
Who are you going to?
My personal view is that someone who doesn't serve in the army should not be allowed to vote.
I agree with you, but forgetting that minute, if he doesn't go with the Haredim, who's he going to go with?
Who doesn't go with the Haredim?
Eisenkot.
There's loads of other
What's loads? Who?
Bennett, Lapid.
Go on, carry on.
What's his name? The Russian guy. Lieberman.
Go on. It's not enough, mate. It's not enough.
The one whose name we can't remember. What's his name?
He'll get to 50. That's all.
There's all the parties on the left.
But no, but there's not enough to form a bloody government. You need 61 seats in the government.
I'd rather have Shas on board than any of those Ashkenazi.
Shas are also against them going to the army.
Not the same as the Litvak, the Lithuanian. What's it called? Aguda Satora, whatever they call it.
Why don't you admit he's going to go after the Arabs?
Who is?
Eisenkot.
What do you mean he's going to go after?
He's going to have them in the government. He needs them. Yeah.
I think I'd rather have the Arabs in the government than the Haredim. I'm serious. I'm serious.
I can't believe you're saying that.
Why is having Arabs in the government any worse than having the Haredim? They've got this country by the short and curlies. The Haredim. They do more damage. The Haredim do more damage to this country than the Israeli Arabs. This kind of racism about the Arabs.
I don't think so. We're really different there. I mean, no. I can't stand the way.
Just because they're Jewish, that's about it. They're Jewish. They don't share any of our values.
The Arabs, unfortunately, are all against all of them.
Do you think so?
They want to wipe us out. Yeah, definitely.
Even the Israeli.
Yeah. Even
the bloke sweeping the street here.
Even the ones in the candy shop in the pharmacy, all that.
So?
Yeah.
Have you asked them what they think?
She looked at me. What do you want, Mars or it?
I find them very polite.
No, a bit inside. They want to kill us. I can see that in her face.
Right. Oh, okay, fair enough. I find them more polite than your average Israeli Jewish.
She gives me overdoses of pills. Oh, come on, do me a favor.
Hasn't helped.
In fact, you know what? I was in the hospital recently. I was in Ikhilon. There weren't any Arab nurses or Arab doctors.
What happened?
I don't know. It was amazing. I was quite surprised, actually. I'm not saying any more than that. I was surprised that there weren't more. It was more.
Did you get a bed bath?
From a beautiful young Russian doctor. Yes.
Did you?
Very nice, actually. And I've got a nurse who comes to take my blood every week. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
She's beautiful. Her name's Mohammed. She's very nice.
Mohammed. Right. So you have got some out.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure she draws out and doesn't push in.
Anyway, but the country, apart from that, look, I think that the country over the last years has grown out of all proportions. It's amazing, this country in the world. We are world leaders. Our finance, our economy is amazing.
Everyone hates us.
I know they hate us. Why they hate us? Because we've done so well. They're jealous. All the countries are jealous of Israel.
Yeah.
But we are amazing.
Do you have anything optimistic? Do you have anything optimistic? If you think about the future,
maybe Trump has seen the light. Maybe I'm hoping
Trump has screwed us more or less.
I know, but I'm hoping now he's seen the light.
Now he seems to be having a right old go at Iran.
Yeah.
How come we're not involved? Do you think we might be?
He told us to bugger off.
Why? Because he
doesn't want to go. Yeah. It's not bad for him.
Do you think we'll come back into it at some point?
If he's playing a very clever game, Bibi, he's keeping it close to his chest. He doesn't want us to get involved too much. You don't see that.
Whatever Bibi does, he's always clever.
He's a strategist. The guy's a brilliant, he's a brilliant politician, statesman.
Right.
I mean, who can you compare him to, apart from Eisenkot?
Who can you compare him to? I don't know.
Really. There's no one.
I wouldn't want to be sued for defamation.
You can say whatever you want on our program. You know that.
It's time to go, but we've been there. We've discussed this before, Bibi. I think I'm not a big fan, and I think it's time for him to call it a day. This country needs to move forward.
You know what? I hate to think what would have happened if after October the 7th he hadn't been there.
Well, maybe October the 7th wouldn't have happened if he hadn't been there.
But if he wasn't there then, who would have led us? Who would have
Maybe
taken
it
us
might
out
have
of that?
happened, which would have been even better.
No, that's very optimistic. But they're
The
after us.
country was so busy with all kinds of other.
They're after us. The Arabs are all the Arabs in the settlements, in the areas, and everything
Apparently, the
else.
situation in the settlements is terrible.
I
I know. I've met soldiers who are serving there. Apparently, all those Tulkarm. I've got a friend who's serving in Tulkarm. He says, they're just waiting for an opportunity.
I can't go to my dentist anymore.
Why?
He's in Tira. I'm scared.
Oh, so your dentist in Tira? You go to an Arab dentist?
No, I found that. I told him. I recommended it to my son.
Arab?
Yeah, he's very.
How can you go to an Arab dentist?
He's British.
It's cheap.
Yeah, half the price.
Is it?
But he's very good.
Right.
Incredible.
Okay, so one minute ago you were saying you don't trust any of them. The next minute you're having your teeth done by them because it's cheap.
It's a free, we're democratic here. We can talk about what we want and how we want.
Okay.
So where were you in Greece?
I was in Saloniki.
Oh, nice Saloniki.
And Halkidiki, which is the beaches.
Halkidiki.
Halkidiki. It's the beaches close to Saloniki.
Where did I?
And then I was in Athens just last week.
I like Athens very much.
Why is that?
I don't know. The women are too. They're tough. That's why there's so many lesbians there.
So many lesbians there.
In Athens.
Who said that?
Yeah, there is. Fact.
Really? Have you done your? Where's your? Have you been researching it?
No, listen. I went on a boat once from Athens to Israel, or from Piraeus, wherever, and there was some women in the office, Greek women, and they were horrible, nasty.
They're quite unsmiling.
Yeah, there was one British bloke on the boat, and he goes, no wonder there's so many lesbians here with you lot. Very funny.
I never knew that about lesbians in Greece. I never knew that.
I know, but
homosexuality, I think.
Saloniki, they're nice.
Yeah, they're nicer.
I love it. It's a very nice place, Saloniki.
They're not. I can't say the Greeks are particularly friendly. They're not. There are a lot of Israelis there because I set up basically a WhatsApp group of Israelis, and they're all kidding themselves at their future. People who've escaped from here. They've all kind of.
Are you joking? What doctors?
No, not just doctors. There are thousands of Israelis living in Athens.
What?
Yeah, and in Greece.
What are they
Probably
doing?
tens of thousands.
They're working.
And a lot of them have kidded themselves that they're going to become Greek. They're going to kind of get into become like normal Greeks. And the last time we had one of our meetings, I said to them, it was a bit what's the word, mischievous on my part. I said, there was about 15 people around the table, and I said, how many of you have got Greek friends? And it all went quiet. And one of them puts his hand up and goes, I've got two. So they're not really accepting.
They're not integrating.
They're not integrating at all. I suppose if they stay there and they, their kids are born there and they become, but I don't think that's the. I mean, I like to go there. I like to hang out.
Are you an integrator?
No, I'm not interested in integrating. I'm not going to become Greek. It's nice. It's a nice place to go. People are okay. There isn't. I haven't found too much anti-Semitism.
No,
I don't walk around telling people I'm Israeli. So
you say you keep out.
Oh, pretend I'm English. So
you wear my beloved?
No.
Is that outward sign?
There'll be no outward sign. There's an inward sign.
There's people thought your parents out.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not in the habit of doing that in the streets. I know.
Anyway. So I hope
we really have waffled on. We really have waffled on today.
I hope you're
without
interested
any purpose
in what we were talking about. It's really earth-shattering stuff.
What's the name of that guy? That's terrible. You're getting old.
You are as well.
The general,
Benny Gantz.
Benny Gantz. Yeah, there you go. Well done.
All right, you guys, keep well, keep safe, and
good Shabbos.
And good Shabbos. And don't forget Bibi. Good. And England.
What are we going to do now? We've got nothing else to do. We've got nothing to do.
The season starting soon. So
the real football.
Yeah. God bless. Take care. Look after yourself. Bye.